It's a fair choice than anyone else's.
Yep. I've said it. A lot of people have said it. I've said it. Tekken's downfall started with the death of Biscuit. Because Biscuit was the one, like, kind of keeping Orga reined in. Like, he was, like, telling him, like, hey, maybe this is a bad idea. Like, cool it down a little bit. Meanwhile, Mika's just like, what do you want me to kill? What do you want me to kill, Orga?
Orga?
Yeah.
Orga.
Now it's time to finally say goodbye. If I remember correctly, this is all quotes from Master Asia as he was dying. Sakura and Hermes are fucking great. I love them. The final Gundam fight.
Everyone but Juno is just a fucking nerd. Even Juno's a fucking nerd.
I mean, look. What would you rather deal with, Sakura and Hermes or Ernie?
Yeah, that's fair.
It's
no
funny.
offense to Ernie.
I love Ernie. Ernie's my favorite kind of isekai protagonist. It's like, I don't give a shit from another one. I get to build mecha.
The hype is real.
I love when Ernie's in SR30 because it's like, oh no, well, you see, we all like our own fandom. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm sorry, you just reminded me of someone I used to see at a hobby shop. But I haven't been to one of those since I came here. Like, just the subtle implications that Ernie's from her world. Yeah. Yep. Okay, everyone. One last time for good old times for G Gundam. Gundam fight!
Ready?
Go! I'll be honest. That's probably my favorite. One reason I can never really skip the full openings of G Gundam. I don't mean the music. I mean like the intro scene with the referee guy with the fake eye patch. Is just that Gundam fight ready go. So good. Burning Gundam's great triumph. A hopeful future. Ready? Go!
Just let me finish one little thing. Sorry.
Okay. Like, I don't think even the anime of G Gundam does not encapsulate the insanity that G Gundam had to offer. For those who don't know, in the manga version of G Gundam, Domon goes to Neo Australia to fight their representative. It is a kangaroo controlling a Gundam. They're like, okay, this can't get more crazy. Its secret weapon is the baby kangaroo in the pouch.
Joey.
It comes out and sucker punches Domo. They're just like,
oh, we're going. Oh, it's that crazy. Gotcha.
And the only reason it didn't count as breaking the rules is because, if I remember correctly, they were still connected in terms of the mobile suit. It was so batshit insane. And of course, not to mention our Lord and Savior, Windmill. Or, in the States, we know him better as Spike Gundam. But none of us call him that. His real name. No. That's Nether Gundam. We just call him Windmill because he's a big ass windmill. This is an example of censorship because G Gundam was on Toonami. They weren't allowed to use this name because, for some reason, Toonami tried to make it a little bit more for kids. Spike Gundam was Neo Mexico's representative.
Yes, I understand.
Tequila Gundam. I was like calling people at the shop. They're like, oh, I'm like, I was so worried that they were never going to acknowledge Tequila Gundam again. We were never going to see it. Then fucking Bill Diamond comes out with a cowboy Tequila Gundam. Gundam complete with the dead man's coffin.
Alright.
Okay. After this one, I'm going to take out the dogs again, and then we've got 2 missions up, and we're done. After we're done this, we will, just until I get the rest of the videos on YouTube, we'll probably either be shooting this or random games on Friday. We will stream the deal.
I might not be as active, just so I can free up my Fridays a little bit.
Fair enough, fair enough. I do thank you for joining me on this project. We will be doing, the DLCs as they come out, but, you know, we can't do that till they're out. I didn't expect DLC 1 to come out this fast.
We have to see when DLC 2 comes out.
I will say, I kind of like, something I like about, I'm gonna say, because Atlas gets a little bit flack for this. I like how Atlas and, Banap, or at least Banap usually does their DLCs, where it's like, they announce it at the very start, and Atlas has been, it's here, we're moving on to the next project. We're not going to spend, like, extra development time on a game we're done. Outside, you know, egregious bugs.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that a little bit, because it's like, it avoids crunch on the developers. And 2, it doesn't artificially prolong the game's life, like, say, Fallout. Fallout 4, half of its DLC is unnecessary. And it's just really bad. At least with Banap, they did this with SR30, and they did it with this game. They announced it right from the get-go, how much DLC it is, what we're to expect from it, yada yada. I will say, oh hey!
There's 2 down. Jeez, that gun is huge.
It is. I will say though, oddly enough, Banap also has one of my least favorite DLC practices for one game series, and it's the SAO games. For context, I think it's the Gun Gal game, Fatal Bullet. There are 2 DLCs you could buy if you have the base edition. If you want the 3rd, you had to buy a whole new edition for it. Oh hey, look! Actually, this one is
a huge Gundam to a small Gundam.
Also, this is not an alteration in history. There was an F91 at this fight. Though that's not even the weird one.
Wasn't Zeta also at this fight?
There is a Zeta Gundam in the crowd, but that's still not even the weirdest. The weirdest is the fact that Wing is there, because Wing wasn't even a thing.
Yeah.
For context, this came out a year before Gundam Wing was released, and in the final battle, we could see the early design versions of Wing Gundam. One of the biggest examples of it is it had a completely blue chest.
There's a gym here. Or no, not gym, a gun cannon.
A gun cannon. He's a brave motherfucker.
He's a very brave motherfucker. By technicality, the gun cannon would be a Gundam.
Technically, yes. They were both part of the RX development project. It's more like the Gundam's little brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where if we were to consider the gym the Gundam's stripped down son, I guess is the best way to put it. The gun cannon's the brother. And oh hey, speaking of Zeta.
There's Zeta. Not very Gundam looking, is it?
Yeah, it actually.
I actually appreciate that none of the pilots of these Gundams we're running into are speaking.
So it feels like it's just the MS data.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna wait to say what I was gonna say till.
Oh,
there's a gym. You can actually have Crossbow and Gundam spawn here.
Yeah, honestly.
That Jim's a mad lad.
We shouldn't be talking shit about gyms. They're our babies.
True, but okay, the first generation gyms were great. The second generation were shit. Then they were developed into the Gym 2 proper, and they okay, to explain, after the nuke went off on Solomon and they lost the Gym commands, they souped up Gym standards into Gym 2s, which you can imagine is not a good idea. So then, from there...
There's a chest over here.
I'm trying to remember here. I think it went to the Gym 3 and then the Jagan.
Speaking of the gym, our gym buddy flew to the left and disappeared.
Into the void.
Into the void like a true hero. Is there something down here that...
Yep, there's a chest.
Okay, there was a chest in the corner, by the way.
Yeah, I already got them.
Okay. I'm on my way.
I still say the interesting thing about the narrative here was what it was developed into. Because it was the fucking new Gundam. You know, looking at this, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of a gunman. It's the second head, but it can't say like it took it from Gurren because this came first. You really do feel for Domon in this fight. Basically, her father's the reason why Domon's father's in a coma, is put in a medically induced coma, and his mother is dead. So you can imagine how that feels to her. She's also technically the reason Kyoji's dead. How did I... Oh, I'm caught between his leg. Okay, you know what? I will accept that. Iframes, motherfucker! Ow. You know, I'm kind of happy we streamed this before SRT, because now I have a visual example to explain what the fuck is going on in SRT.
A little bit, at least.
Because SRT is a post-G Gundam.
Yep.
All of Domon's words here are being broadcast to the entire world in SRT. Help! Ow.
俺たちの1年が終わってしまっていいわけがないだろう。確かに俺はガンダムファイトに勝った。でもそれは全てお前がいつも一緒にいてくれたおかげなんだ。そうだよ。お前と俺とで戦ってきた勝利なんだ。だからこれからも一緒でなくちゃ意味がなくなるんだ。
Domon figured out the one thing that Master Asia, the British pilot, and all the others lacked. He had something to live for beyond the fight. They don't show it, but in the anime, as he says that, she comes bursting out of the core unit, flying, and he wraps her in his cape.
Oh hey, Gundam Unicorn.
No, I'm in narrative.
Destroy mode.
No, I'm in narrative.
Oh yeah, that is
CPAX. The ending of G Gundam is wild, but it's fun. It's so fun, and it's kind of beautiful.
I was looking at the Psycho frame, not the V fin.
Fair enough. If you look at just the shield at a glance, it does look like unicorn.
Yeah. Chibi doesn't help anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'll be honest, I do think that this fits so much more for an SD style, though. It makes the environments feel so much bigger. Yep. The power of love is too strong. We were forced to break out. Okay, I agree with Judo here. The ending of G is really cheesy. He literally wins with the power of love. But you know what? It fits perfectly for G. It's insanity. With heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? I'll be honest. G's a dumb, wild ride, but it's so much fun. It is essentially one big tournament arc, but it's so good.
You know what I'm gonna do in a second?
What?
I'm gonna go binge all of the rest of AMAME.
Oh yeah, I actually... Okay, I got to the episode where he got on the boat, and then I stopped.
Oh, you didn't even get it to season 2?
No, because I got distracted, I think, with Turn of Gundam.
Oh, you want... Okay. Yeah.
I've actually been watching Primal recently.
Yeah, you sent me the picture of the Megalodon scene.
Yep. And that's from season 2.
I saw clips of that. It looks good.
It is a wild ride. Season 1 is crazy.
I like dinosaurs.
Hold on.
Oh, then you're gonna love Fang.
Can I first off say that Erupting Burning Finger, Senkia Love Tenyoken. What the fuck is that name?
It is a name, alright.
But the animation's so good, I love it.
Take this! I love my anger! Oh, my fury!
Actually, fun thing, if you watch the funny thing about Shining Gundam's original hyper mode, when he first uses it, it is an antithesis to Gundam, because it's powered by hate. It is fueled entirely by Domon's hatred of Kyoji. versus the true hyper mode, which is understanding, inner clarity, serenity, you know, kind of a mix of the philosophy of Gundam and martial arts.
Yup.
Knowing oneself and being true to oneself, as well as improving oneself.
And transcending mortality.
Yeah.
Domon hasn't become immortal that we know of yet. He has transcended dimensions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to think
I
here.
don't know.
The people who transcended dimensions into other Gundam timelines are Char, Lala, Slegger, Ramba Ral, and Domon Kashu. Because when Sei's father is freaking out about, you know, Sei and Reiji being in the finals,
Yeah.
Lala and Char are right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the people in Build Fire's Try is just blatantly, Lieutenant Slegger, I believe his name is, from, the original Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably more people are kind of familiar with the people he's inspired in anime, like Roy Folker from Macross, you know, the blonde flyboy.
Mm.
And of course, the best appearance in Gundam. Good old Patrick.
Yes.
He has become our Lord and Savior.
What I wonder is that a player model, or is that actually Patrick?
Yes.
Thank you.
I
was
like.
hoping you'd use that answer.
Let's be honest, like, when we were watching Build Divers, it became a game of like, where's the Patrick in this episode?
Yeah. What's he wearing
Patrick is
this time?
immortal. He's eternal. He fucked his commander.
He broke every rule of the book, and he's still in the military.
He is a symbol for our great republic.
Based on.
When did they say the first episode of Witcher Mercury was?
October.
Fuck it.
I don't. They haven't announced. They've said it's gonna be simulcast. They have not said where it's gonna be simulcast to. Like where we're gonna be.
Not Crunchyroll. I canceled my subscription.
I hope it's not Crunchyroll. You know what I honestly hope Sunrise decides to do. I don't think they're going to, but what I honestly wish they would do. Simulcast it on Gundam Info.
Mm.
That would be great.
That'd be
really nice.
In all honesty, Gundam Info is a fucking amazing channel.
Yeah.
They've taken Build Fighters original off for right now. I think I've seen one theory I saw going around is they're getting ready to re-upload it as an HD because they were only at like 720.
Okay. Clean up some of the edges and shit.
Re-Rise was pulled off because the DVDs were getting released.
Yeah.
But overall, like the fact that you have the Build Divers, the Build franchise, SD, and a cycling of an active Gundam series is amazing. They've also already said for November into December, if I remember correctly, they've announced a movie that's coming back to Gundam Info. It's Gundam Wing Endless Waltz.
Alright, that's the best Christmas.
They know it. They get it every year. Like, I think every year since I've started following Gundam Info, Endless Waltz has been there every Christmas.
Yeah, it's a great Christmas movie.
It honestly is. It doesn't buy... And, like... Everyone thinks we're getting the joke of, like, oh, haha, Die Hard's a Christmas movie. No, Endless Waltz actually embodies the meaning and philosophy behind Christmas, not, like, giving gifts and shit. Like, world peace, better everyone's life, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like the one time where war ended on the battlefield for Christmas.
The Christmas truce.